7,000 miles away in Canada, we're on the trail of a smart little animal that scientists think we could be making even smarter. In their natural habitat, raccoons are opportunistic omnivores. These guys can and will eat anything. Many have ditched the countryside and followed their stomachs to come to our cities and get at our food. Experts believe these urban raccoons are becoming more intelligent than their country cousins. So what's making these city dwellers smarter? Raccoons may look adorable, but these cheeky masked bandits are wreaking havoc in our towns and cities, raiding dustbins, digging up gardens, and even setting up home inside our houses. In Toronto, the raccoon population is flourishing thanks to easy access to our leftovers. Residents are resorting to the bungee cord in an attempt to make their bins raccoon-proof. Yet many are still waking up to find them trashed. Zoologist Lucy Cook is with Dr. Suzanne MacDonald, who, for the last 3 years, has been using night vision cameras to study just how these raccoons are breaking into bins.
It's fantastic to see how they're all just figuring it out. They are really smart, aren't they?
These urban raccoons are working as a team. The bungee cord just doesn't defeat them. They flip the bin and then stretch it to open the lid just wide enough for one lucky raccoon to get inside.
The rural animals never did this. Not one animal ever got into the garbage can, ever, whereas about 80% of the urban animals figured it out.
Suzanne devised other tests, and the results were the same. The city dwellers always came out top of the class.
I think they are street smart. They know how to approach new things and to spend some time to figure them out, whereas the rural ones don't do that. Why would they do that? They don't have to spend time figuring out human objects.
Fundamentally, us creating these cities and these new environments is sort of putting a wedge in the species and sort of causing a divide.
I think so, and I think, raccoons have been in the Toronto area for 100 years. So that's plenty of time for evolution to happen, and it would make sense. It would be strange if it didn't happen, that we hadn't created a difference in the raccoons, because they've had to live with us. They've evolved with us. We keep one-upping each other, and the end result is a smart little raccoon.
In an attempt to outwit these resourceful raccoons, experts in the Toronto Council have devised a new impenetrable bin, complete with lockable lid, to foil these masked raiders. It may be stumping the nocturnal thieves for now, but if Suzanne is right, all it's doing is ensuring that there'll be even smarter raccoons in the future. But 1,000 miles away, in Nassau in the Bahamas, there's a seriously clever raccoon who's been making headlines. Beneath these sheets is a wild raccoon that's taken its relationship with humans to a whole new level. This is Pumpkin. She is 13 months old and lives with, and often on, Laura Young. Laura's family found Pumpkin with a broken leg after she fell out of a tree. Laura nursed her back to health, and although Pumpkin can return to the wild whenever she wants, she clearly prefers domesticated life with Laura and her dog.
Come on, Pumpkin. She loves legs, any style, anyway. But sunny side up is her favorite because of the yolk. Yeah.
It's becoming clear why Pumpkin prefers living here to the wild.
Raccoons are famously intelligent. What's it like sharing your home with such an intelligent animal?
Every single day, it's a new adventure. She's always up to something. She's always trying to get into different things. She's always trying to open our doors. Our entire house has to be baby-proofed because of her. She's so intelligent, and she's always figuring out new little things. Every day is something new.
What's she doing now? She's so clever. She's decided she wants to do some reading.
Yeah. One of the things that she's taught herself to do is actually pee in the toilet. So she knows how to go up to it, pees, but she hasn't learned how to flush it yet. So we'll see if that ever happens.
She's definitely not boring.
Not at all. Every day, we're running after her.
Yeah.
It's like having a 2-year-old permanently.
It's clear to see how stimulating Laura's house is for Pumpkin. She wants to touch and sniff everything, which can be a bit scary. And Pumpkin doesn't even need to see what she's pulling apart. Scientists have discovered that a raccoon's paws have more sensory receptors than almost any other mammal.
The raccoon's brain is actually shaped to respond to tactile stimulation. So what that means is when they put their hand on something, they can basically see it. Their brain sees it. So it has an outline of what the object is in their brain.
When you see Pumpkin's phenomenal dexterity combined with her ability to climb, it's understandable why Laura has to tie up or completely remove all of the handles in her kitchen. You wouldn't want this lady around your best crockery. Pumpkin's instincts drive her to investigate everything, including Laura's cupboards. But when there's a human to provide all her catering needs, it's hardly surprising this raccoon is showing little interest in life back in the wild. And just when you thought they couldn't get any smarter, there's another one across the water in Florida. With 3 million hits on the internet, Roxy the Raccoon has become a bit of a social media sensation.
What are you doing?
Although this behavior may simply look cute, what's truly remarkable is this could be evidence of tool use in a raccoon, which we know is only normally associated with the most intelligent animals.
She gets a rock and knocks on my door.
Roxy, using a stone to bang on the glass to call for her dinner, suggests just how clever this wild animal has become. The behavior of Toronto's raccoons and the antics of Pumpkin and Roxy helps prove that wild animals become more intelligent when they master human environments.